now we're live. Hello, hello. All right, good to oh my gosh. Okay. I am super excited about today. I am working on a commission. This is a coup. Sorry, I'm like 1 second. I'm working on this commission of a coup. Is an oil painting. I am super excited. And yeah, so as you can see, I already got started. Um, and now I am just continuing to work on the clouds and the background. And yeah, so we'll get started on that. Thankfully, I already have a lot of my colors mixed from the day before, but I still have to like kind of reactivate them by putting some turpentine in them. Yeah. Hello, hi Nacho. How you doing? Good to see you here. Ah, and it's Win too. Hi, Win. Oh. All right, it's a race. Who can say the first thing in chat today? I'm really excited about today. Hello. Wait. Hello, Tina Red. Oh my gosh. Hello. Yay, I'm glad you're here too. Yay, we got a good start to today. So I'm just working on these clouds. And yeah. Aw, thank you, Tina. Thank you. I'm so happy that you're here today, that you did make it. Yay, this makes me really happy. I know, and out of all live streams, this really cool commission that I'm like really excited about. Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm having a lot of fun already. Like just planning out the colors that I want to use and the mood that I'm going for. Already going good. So yeah. When I was asked to do this commission, I got really excited because as a kid I am still a night owl, but even as a kid I was even more so. Maybe it hasn't changed actually. This was one of those shows that I would play at night and would look forward to watching as I was like supposed to be in bed. So yeah. We are so I'm just continuing working on this, and I got another project of working on Jinx. And I'm trying to get both, my Jinx cosplay I'm trying to get done for in a couple of weeks for my next show. But Yeah. And yeah, it'll all be good. I don't know really what to. I guess I could what I'm doing here. So I found like so for the clouds, all that it really is a lighter color of what the background already is. And since it starts off cold and then it'll move forward um and be more warm. So the clouds themselves are also like this kind of white green will also be um kind of it'll start turning more like a yellow. Yeah, sorry, I'm like really focused. I'm like really focused. Also, I'm just really in the zone of all these. Like, I kind of like when I have like a picture in my head of how I wanted things to end up. Um, I just keep going, keep moving. Fortunately for you guys, it's actually like right side up because of how I have to work with the clouds since it's long ways rather than reaching over the canvas to do the top. So for me, it's upside down, but um, I'm okay. I know what's going on. I can work upside down. I know you've all seen me do it before. and like a lot of my other paintings, this is an oil painting. So working with, again, more oils, that's how I was able to get everything like such blended color. Also with bigger pieces like this, it makes it nice when I have colors mixed and then I have to like drop it and come back. Then all my colors are still mixed and it just makes it super nice. All I have to do is add a little oil or add a little turpentine and we're good to go. I just noticed this is pretty thick right there. And I kind of want to keep these clouds soft, even of like paint texture. So I'm going to keep blending it. Yeah. And then it's basically like um just filling in all these clouds, the outline, and you can still see like the graphite coming through here, like you can see here. So I'm gonna have to go back with a second layer, which I am planning on doing even a lighter kind of white, but I still don't want to be too like bright either. I still want it to be fairly blended. So it will still be kind of like this off green, white color. Or that's the plan anyways. And I'm probably going to add a second layer to these mountains too. I kind of want to add, maybe not the ones further in the back, but ones more up front. I do want to add some more detail to them. I'm trying to make it very blended in the background, very soft, kind of out of focus. So And then once it comes up to the front, that's when it gets more like crispy and in the front, in focus. Yeah, that's the plan anyways. That's my vision. Yeah. I thought it would set a like cooler mood if it was like more greens and yellows rather than like, a traditional sky is blue. And I just thought it would be more of like a cool mood. If it was like a green, blue, gray instead. Very like much more stylized. Even like almost like a tattoo type feeling. I was looking at like a lot of tattoo designs. Trying to mix it with my own style. I'm also kind of experimenting here a little bit, I will admit. Because this is slightly out of my style wheelhouse, but it's something I'm excited about. It's something that I know I can do. It's so funny. I sometimes get commissions for pieces that are like completely out of my style, and I'm like, it's gonna take me a long time to figure that one out. But this one, it's not that far off. It's just like a little here and there, but I did my research and I'm experimenting. I'm happy to experiment. Yeah. I want to make sure these clouds don't get too big either. Like that one I just planted, it was like, oh no, gotta clean that up. Oh, hi, Blood. How you doing? Sorry, I was so focused that I kind of forgot to look at my chat. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nacho, and thank you, Win. And what made me choose this color scheme? I think I kind of already explained it with actually not even realizing you asked that question. um, I I wanted to go with something much more moody, but I wanted to go with something bright at the same time, but also something that would contrast really well with Aku himself. Um, him being in more red tones would bounce off really nicely against green. So, because green and red are opposite. So that's really what made me, those two factors, moodiness and what would make a coup bounce off and contrast the most. Yeah. Aw. Thank you, Ka, for the Kirby hearts. Thank you. And Tina Red, I brushes. Oh gosh, I have so many different kinds of brushes. I typically like soft brushes. Those are my favorites. They are the hardest to keep up on because the bristles are soft, so they're fragile. But if you take care of your brushes, they'll last a long time. I've had some brushes in here that are like really old. So, yeah, I don't have like a particular brand that I like. I kind of like just go to the craft supply store and look at their brush supply, and I'll have in mind what I'm like looking for, and whatever they have that fits that I will pick up. I do avoid though the packets that, and it always is so tempting because they're typically cheap, and it comes like with a bunch of brushes all at once, and it has like all these different sizes, different kinds of bristles, and it's all in one packet. I usually avoid those because they're not really that great of quality brushes. They often fall apart super fast, or they don't hold on to the paint very well. Um, so I get the individual ones, which is like the expensive way to go, but I find it better in the long run. I guess it depends too what you're doing. Like, how often are you painting and that kind of thing? Like, if you're someone that's just painting for fun and maybe you'll make something every couple of months and you kind of just do it to relax, but you don't want to invest a whole lot into it. Sure, that packet of brushes with all the um different sizes, that might work just fine for you. But if you're someone who's like serious about your art and actually like want to create beautiful masterpieces, and you're much more serious, whether you're professional or hobby, um, I would say try going the more, get the individual brushes, get yourself some nice quality ones. You won't regret it in the end. You'll actually be happy that you did invest in nice brushes. Trust me. Yeah, and I like softer ones because so much of my stuff's soft and blended. Also depends on your style. Um, Hard brushes are good for like textures and that kind of thing. So that can work really well. Yeah. Yeah, and different brushes of different quality, and I mean, that's also why I like to pick your own individual brushes too, because if there is a brand that you don't like and you only got one brush, well, you only got one brush. You're not like stuck with a ton and you didn't get a whole ton. Um, and if you find a brush that you really do like, you can always just pick up more from that brand. So it kind of leaves you in room to experiment a little bit too, which is nice. It's funny, I'm like, as I'm blending here and cleaning off my brush and going back, the napkin's like full, but you can't, it still looks clean because I'm basically working with like a really light white. So it doesn't look like the napkin's that dirty, even though it is. Just kind of funny. What's everyone up to? Aw, thank you, Tina, for the heart. Nice. Yeah, get some coffee. That's awesome, Win. As I'm like reaching the middle of the clouds, I'm like, oh, I might have to flip over my canvas once I get to the other side. We'll see. I don't really have a goal in mind of how much to get done today. I mean, it'd be very nice to get all these clouds done. That would be cool. I would very much like that. I think that would make good progress, but we'll see. We'll see how far I get. Oh yeah, thank you, Win, for letting me know. Yeah, I now have like I've reached 90 subscribers on YouTube, which is pretty cool. I'm shocked about that. Looks like I'll have to be creating even more content for it, which I'll have always my VODs, but I'd like to like start posting like other videos and that kind of stuff. Sorry, I didn't mean to disappear there. I was grabbing a napkin and one of the pins on my bag fell off, and I was like, oh, okay, where'd the pin go? Don't want to like step on that accidentally. That would be bad. thank you. Thank you, Tina. Aw, you're so sweet. Aw. Aw, thank you, Nacho. Aw. Thank you, everyone. You're all awesome. Thank you. I don't know. I'm just me. I'm just creating here. No, I'm just a little crafting fairy doing things. Aw, thank you, Ka, for the Kirby heart. Thank you. Aw, you're sweet, Tina. Yeah, we'll make sure to go out and do fun things for sure when you come out and visit. For sure. If so I kind of had an idea, but I don't know if you'll all be interested in this. Um, so I'll paint. Of course, today's I was gonna plan on working on the Yaku painting, which I am. Tomorrow I will be doing the same. But on Friday's stream, would you like if maybe I did some cosplay stuff? I am working on season 2 Jinx right now, and I thought maybe I could show how I'm painting her belt or her top, or maybe working on sewing some parts, just something. I don't know. Maybe I thought it would be fun, and maybe it would be a new theme where, like, Tuesday and Wednesday I work on one consistent project, but then on Friday I work on something different and fun. Well, it's all fun, but maybe just something different. I don't know if you all like that idea. You want to be in the live stream, Tina? I mean, if you want to. I like that, Nacho. I like that you go back to hear Cause like attacking you and freezing you, and you're like, hug. Hug. I like that. Oh, God, why are you attacking him? Yeah, you can. Hugs. Hey, Ka, you also have the power to hug someone. You know that. No. I guess you're just following your name, right? I'm gonna make it so that whatever action you put in, it just like is a hug. I don't even know if that's possible in the stream avatars, but that'd be funny where every action just leads to one action. There you go. You don't think that? I guess it doesn't work like that, Can't control them that much. You can make the actions do different actions than what they're saying. Bummer. It's not that, what do you call it? Customizable. That'd be funny if the stream avatars were that customizable. That'd be really funny. Yeah, I think I'll be able to finish these clouds today. That would be pretty awesome. Let's see. I always set a goal, some kind of goal of progress. I feel like it helps with motivation and yeah. Oh, thank you, Win, for putting in the Discord in the chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, if anyone here hasn't joined yet and you want to join the Discord, feel more than welcome to. Awesome. Awesome. Well, good luck with your editing and updating your Halo Reach stream. It's gonna be awesome. Halo Reach. I think I pronounced that wrong, but oh well. The first time. Huh. But good luck. I am glad, Tina, that you are enjoying yourself. Aw, thank you, Win. And you're right, you all are the best. Thank you for all being here and everything. Thank you. Yeah, it's fun. Today's a good morning. Good morning to hang out. Okay, and then I'm gonna, so since now the clouds are change or starting to change color, I'm gonna have to, oh wait, there's one more cloud over here that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a new color. It's gonna be more of a yellowy green. Sorry, I'm getting like hyper focused again. I'm trying to, in my head, I'm mapping out which clouds exactly are going to still be this like a blue kind of color and which ones are going to be more the yellow green color. And I think I came to a spot where it'll be a nice kind of transition because I don't want it to be like a harsh transition either. Like I don't want I want it to be more natural. I don't want it to be like this is where the green starts and this is where the yellow starts. Like no, it kind of it all flows. Very flowy. All right, now that I have my base layer for these clouds done, I'm gonna move on to those clouds. So yeah, mixing new colors. I know I usually bring my palette over to the camera, but this painting's so big I actually have like no place to move it over. Unless if I want it sitting on my keyboard, which I don't think that's a good idea. So I am going to just be off to the side here and mix these new colors. And it's gonna be the same tone as what I have here, but slightly more like green and yellow. And I'm not getting this color quite light enough, so I gotta get, and I ran out of white paint on my palette, so I gotta get some more. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to type in things that it's not supposed to or something like that. That'd be bad. Especially if it messed with the whole stream setup. Could you imagine? It gets all glitched out and everything starts not working right. Uh-oh. All of you are like, what is going on? All right, I think I have my color that I like. I'm gonna add some turpentine, kind of make it a little bit more watery. you know, I don't want the sleeves of this to get paint on it, so I'm actually gonna take this off. I like my little cover shirts. I have so many that actually, like, I have accidentally gotten paint on. Just so much clothes. And it's funny, it's never like a lot of paint. It's like just like a spot or a smudge. So as you can see, it's slightly different in color, but it does actually have like a big difference, even though it's so small. I don't know if I like this curl here. We'll see. If I end up not liking it, oh well, I'll just paint over it. But I thought it'd be cool, like, to have an effect like his claws are coming right through the clouds. And today's stream, just giving a heads up, will end around normal or normal to this new schedule, which is like 12 or 12:30. Today is another busy day. Got a lot going on. But also, I feel like I say that so often. It's like, yeah, what's new? What's new? Busy day ahead. I ended up not finishing the Jinx Boom like I thought. That painting, I didn't get finished with it, unfortunately. I think just with my other projects and just I do have a timeline to get everything done, especially for it being so close to my next show. I kind of have to put it on the back burner for a little bit. It's okay, I'll get back to it. I will, especially that it's so close to being done. So close. And don't worry, I'll show you all how it turns out. Yeah, I'm definitely with this new color. I'm definitely gonna have to go back in with the second layer. It's almost kind of like moving around. It's like picking up the graphite and like moving it around, which I find interesting. Must be the yellow in it, because yellow, I swear, like whatever it touches, it just becomes. It's like the shapeshifter in the paint realm. I swear all the colors almost have like their different personalities working with them. Like paint, like yellow just becomes everything. Blue likes everyone. Blue will like almost blend into anything. Teal doesn't like anyone. You try to blend teal into anything, it turns like gray. That's why I always add like blue and green, and I kind of mix my own teal to and kind of judge it based off what I'm doing. Red almost needs all these colors around it to look like red. Like it needs yellow, pink, orange, salmon, brown, all these different colors to make red look red. I think I remember talking about that when I was working on the firebender painting. And because I was using lots of reds, mainly red, but yet how many other colors I had to use. I think I was even using purple and blue, which you don't even really see in that painting, but it's in there. Thank you for whoever got the bot. Those annoying bots. I swear, like, sometimes I wonder about those bots. Are they actually successful? Because I don't believe that they are. Oh, you're good, Win. It'll probably end around like the my new normal time, so which is like 12 or 12:30. Probably more around 12-ish, just because of how much stuff I have to get done today. But yeah. Yeah, and if anyone's working on any art projects, more than welcome to come and like I encourage you to work on your projects like alongside me. And if you want to post your progress on the Discord, more than welcome to. We're all like chill and friendly, and or that's how it's supposed to be. So, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Game On is in next week. Don't remind me when. I still have this Jinx cosplay to work on, and I am like, how am I supposed to get her done in time? Oh, no, you're good, Win. You're good. I know. I'm like actually kind of like, how am I supposed to get all this done? There's so much of her that's not done yet. I might have to sacrifice the shark hoodie just because of time, like, which I don't want to do. It's just my pattern I got for the shark hoodie is I'm a little mad. It's not even like a real pattern. It's like someone just went and like drew an outline and then like on the computer and then just like there was no size measurements to measure your own self. There's no sizing adjustments. Um, it's like almost like as if someone had like a rough sketch of what they wanted to create, but then just called the rough sketch their final product. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I got this pattern so that I could save time, but it looks like it's not going to save me time. It's actually going to take me just as much time to figure out how to size this pattern and redraw it so it does fit me and not like a cat, because that's what it's sized for right now, is a cat. Um, and so I might have to, which I don't want to sacrifice the shark hood, but I might have to just because of time. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I hope to get everything done in time. I'd like to. Oh, no, it looks like I got a text from my mom. What is up? No. I see the little cat paw. I see it. Yay! Yay, Nacho. That is awesome. Hey, good job on being productive and getting your own stuff done. That's awesome and exciting, and yay, I'm excited for you. I'm looking forward to of your video, but you'll have to show me what you edited and made. So let's see. Aw. Aw. You guys be nice to Nacho. Ah. Oh, Nacho, I have a funny idea. So you know how in your last video you compared the World War Z video game to the movie? You should almost like compare uh Halo the games versus Halo the TV series and how so unsimilar they are. Oh, I know. I agree with you, Bottle. Like the game wins. All the games all together win over the series, like by a long shot. It's not even like a real competition. I think it'd just be funny. I don't know. A 3 hour long video. Oh man. You should almost have like a condensed version and then the extended version. The director's cut to that. Oh, honestly, what they should have done with that Halo like series, like the TV series, is just not call it Halo and just it's some other like sci-fi action with all new characters and stuff. Because if you can't even stick to the lore, then don't do like a like you got to stick to the lore if you're gonna make anything related to whatever universe you're creating. Hey, Cyber Witch, what's up? I'm working on a new commission. Haha! Look at that. I'm making actually really good progress today, but also these clouds are pretty simple. It's just a lot of blending and keeping it all swirly. There's like no tiny details or anything. Thank you, Cyber Witch. Thank you. Yeah, it's coming along. Oh wow, I haven't actually had a chance to look up at it at my screen, so basically see it from afar. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm very much going for that illustrative type look, and it's there. I know, I can't like unsee it since you showed me that when I just realized that I'm actually covering up what I'm working on. I didn't even realize. I'm like, wait a second, let me move this over so you can see. How can I flip this? So you all can see actually what I'm working on very carefully. This might actually make it easier for me to. There we go. Okay, it's a little unsteady. It's so long. How did I do this for the avatar painting? I had a good setup. I'm gonna have to look at my old setup. There we go. Now, my face is not covering up what I was working on. It's not a mystery. What is she doing over there? What is that? Yeah, and I kind of like that, like, I want to still get rid of the graphite, but I kind of do like this very transparent kind of look to the clouds. Except for these like graphite lines. I will definitely be getting rid of those for sure. Graphite is the lead in your pencil. I I don't know. I've lead in the pencil isn't actually lead. Um, and I've always just I know a lot of people call it still lead, but I always called it graphite because that's what it is. Um, I know I'm a weirdo. I'm a total weirdo. But yeah, that's what I'm referring to. But there is actually graphite that is like thicker chunks and it's kind of like a charcoal. But um I don't draw with that. I'm referring to just the generic lead in my mechanical pencil. And yeah, it smudges into the paint, especially these lighter colors. I mean, most oil paint artists do a burnt sienna wash first and do all their values and that kind of stuff, and that way it kind of sets in place what they're going to do. It kind of maps out all the tones and shadows and everything, but it also makes it so it's like kind of like a first layer, like a really thin first layer. So this doesn't happen. I don't I don't do that. I could, but not part of my process at least. It's funny because I've talked like a lot of like other like fine artists, they see the way that I paint like this, where it's like one section here where I don't do that burnt sienna layer first. A lot of them call me crazy. And they're like, you need to paint the proper way. And I'm like, hey, you just complimented my painting. That looks good. Okay. Does it matter what the process is if it ends up really good? And I'm using all the same techniques you guys are. Nope. Every process is different. I don't think there's necessarily a right or wrong way unless you're trying to get a certain effect of something. But whether you do a really thin layer of sienna first or not on your paintings, I think that just comes up to process and what your own artist process is. Oh, do you hear my mom in the back? Yeah, she's on the phone with a friend. I wasn't sure if my microphone could pick up on that or not. Well, it looks like it does. Yeah, some super exciting news is that we might be getting a new kitty soon. I'm pretty excited. It's been a while since we've had a cat, and yeah, hopefully there's one cat up for adoption that we're gonna go look at. She is a little rescue, because that's the best way to go. Um, and yeah, we're gonna go see if we think she'd be a good fit for the family. I mean, there's some rules, of course. Like, we want a cuddly kitty, we want a nice cat, we want a cat that'll get along with our dog. So she has to fit all that criteria. I know, so much pressure on a cat. The pressure is on. Oh, okay. Well, bye, Nacho. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a good day at work. And I will talk to you later. Alrighty, bye. I like what you said, Ka. Stay. You have to stay. I know. I'm like, please don't go. Aw. Oh yeah, no. The cat is like new. So we've been talking about it for a little bit, but never wasn't super settled. And now we're like, yep, we're getting a cat. So it's still like new, very, very new. Yeah, Cyber Witch, I live in the desert. It's already really warm here. Usually inside is pretty chilly. Um, because we keep the AC up. I do usually keep little, like, always little cover sweaters, which I have one here, but I didn't want to get my paint on it. Uh, but yeah, no, it's already like warm here. It already feels like full blown summer. Which is kind of a bummer because I want to do some foam smithing. I want to work with foam and I have to open a window or work outside for that, and it's already getting toasty. I feel you that, Cyber Witch. I get cold very easily. I think it's from living in the desert my entire life, where I'm just so used to the heat. So any kind of cold, I'm like, I can't deal with this. Yes, yes, Cyber Witch, please send cat photos. I want to see the cat photos. I love kitties. All kitties. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Dutch and still can't stand the cold. You know, you'd probably like feel our winters here and think it's summer. You know, it gets pretty cold. Oh my gosh. It's kind of like here, it's always, we joke around that we just get hot and then hotter. It's like two seasons. Oh my gosh. At least though with the cold, you can just keep bundling up and like adding layers or get cozy. But with heat, and unless if there's a way to get cool, you almost can't escape the heat, which like sucks. I don't know. But it does suck when you're so cold and you keep bundling and you still can't get warm. That sucks. It's like we just want to be comfortable. That's it. Just we all want to be comfortable. Stay comfy and cozy. You know what's the worst is when it's like the house is cold in the morning, but your bed's all nice and warm, and it's hard to roll out of bed because like I get all cozy and I'm like I don't want to get out of bed. It's cold in my house. No. Are you leaving, Tiny? Or I called you Tiny. Tina. Aw. Well, thank you for stopping by, Tina. Thank you. It was good to see you here. And I'll talk to you later. Bye. I know, right? Tiny Tina. I did not mean to make that joke when, but I guess it just kind of happened. Oh, really? Huh. Did you hear it the whole time or did it just start? Did my mic just start doing. Oh, you know, only when I talk. You know what I. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into my mic because that's like. Thank you for telling me, Sandwich. how to fix that or how to see what's going on is over my head. Um, I'll have to look and see what that is. I hope it's not too annoying. We only have 30 minutes left. And then I'll look into my mic. You know what would could be it? Since Wynn's saying it's just background noise, the AC unit is like on the other side of this wall. So it's possible the extra bass you're hearing. I'm gonna still look into my mic, but it's possible that it's actually just the AC unit because it's right like underneath the window that's here or right next to it. So I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. There's extra noise. You know what? There might be a way to modify my mic too in some kind of settings where I could make it where it just picks up on my voice. Again, technology like that I know exists. It goes way over my head. So I might, but I think I'm gonna look into or ask for some help of how to set that up so there isn't so much background noise and the mic just picks up on me pretty much so you don't have to hear extra bass or AC or voices going on in the background. I'll look into fixing it. Ooh, nice win. What kind of coffee did you get? Yeah, actually, I think I'll be able to hit my goal of getting all these clouds done today, or almost all of them. I know I could get all these done in the time that I have left. These ones over here, I don't know. We shall see. Ooh, just cream and sugar, just a classic coffee. That sounds good. Ka, you like those commands, don't ya? I gotta add some extra stream avatars. I like the baby dragons, but we could add some other characters in there. I kind of want to. I think that'd be fun. I know you are, Ka. I know you're there. Not to worry. That's funny. I like your ideas, Cyberwitch. I like the dad joke interaction. I think that's funny. Yeah, I want to find some other things to interactive ways that I could add to this stream. Like maybe not all the time, but maybe add like some of the times, depending on what project I'm working on and that kind of stuff. I just don't know. I know it's easier to add interactive stuff like into video games and stuff, so I'm a little. I know I'm in kind of a different realm over here. I'm open to ideas and suggestions, though. Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry I missed a message. Oops. Ah, yes. Yeah, when we get the kitty, I'll definitely be posting pictures for sure. I'll be posting if we think she's a good fit and everything, and if, like, once she's like confirmed that she is a new member of the family. Yeah, no, don't you worry. And we don't know the cat we're interested in. She seems a little like I think she's like 8 months. So not like I don't know, she's kind of in between the kitten and young adult cat. So yes, I will definitely send lots and lots of cat photos, probably way too many. Probably by the end like of me sending all the photos, everyone's gonna be like, it's enough. It's enough with the cat photos. Hey, guess what? You know what didn't happen this stream? Mochi didn't bark. I feel like she always, like, almost every stream, she barks. She's so funny. She's a good girl. Good doggy. That is true. Cats do make things better. Unless they're being little stinkers themselves. They're mischievous. So yeah, there we go. And now do I have to adjust it again? Because is it cut off from what I was just working on? Oh yeah, I think so. Here, I'll bring it up. Wait, I can do that. There we go. Now you can see. Just blending it out. I'm really excited how this piece is turning out. It's looking good. I'm really happy with it so far. Also, speaking of other projects, I'm really happy with how the season 2 Jinx is turning out so far. I know I haven't posted a whole lot of pictures of it yet, but I will be soon because I need to take nicer pictures of my progress. But when I do, I'll be posting for sure. Also, besides season 2 Jinx, a cosplay I really, really want to make, and I found a pattern for. So excited, is season 2 Powder. Um, I saw her top and jacket available. It's her streetwear look. And oh my gosh, as soon as I saw um, it in Arcane, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to cosplay. Like, I want to cosplay that version of Powder so bad. Um, but I couldn't find a pattern, and I'm like, damn, okay, I guess it'll be a like, I don't know. I don't feel like my sewing skills are good enough to make up a pattern for something like that, especially that her clothes is so unique. But then while looking for Jinx patterns, I found it and I was like, oh, okay, instant buy. And I don't know when I'll get to this cosplay, but hopefully sometime soonish. I also still have the grunt to work on, which I have not forgotten about. It's just I'm stumped in the patterning process. It's pretty long. It's pretty exhausting. It's using up a lot of my brain power, and I've been taking, like, I'll pick it up and then I'll drop it because it'll just be so complicated that I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing? What is this? But I really want, so I'm still very slowly chipping a little bit away each time with the grunt as well. I know I have too many projects going on right now, guys. So many. Never boring over here in the fairy studio. No, this is my life. This is what I do full time is my art. Um it's a lot of work, but I don't see myself doing anything else, and I don't want to do anything else. So yeah. Thank you. Thank you. turning out cool. And almost like what I was saying before when I was before I even started painting in this in a prior stream was how I wanted to do cold colors here, and as it comes to the front it gets warmer. But you see now how I know, and it sounds crazy when I'm like describing it. It's like, hold on, hold on. I know what I'm talking about. And now you can kind of see, right? Like how it's just like everything here is so much brought forward and this is so much pushed back. Ah, I love color theory. It is so cool. So much fun. And I think as an artist, when you really know what colors you're using and why, and everything has intention, it really, really brings the painting together. It really brings the work together. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to post anything. Yeah, you're good, Win. Yeah, I'm honestly okay with anyone posting anything as long as it's nice and friendly and fun, all positive. As long as it's all positive, then please do share. So here it's coming towards the end of the stream, but I'm gonna finish up these clouds here. Actually, I'm gonna scooch it a little forward for me. I don't want it to be too off from you guys either. So where can I move it? There we go. You're still in. You're good. It's still in sight. There we go. You know, even though I didn't quite hit my goal of getting done with these, like all the clouds. I still have those to do over there. I am pretty happy with today's progress. I'm very happy. I almost wish I could go over my stream a little bit, because if I wasn't so busy today, I would be like, yeah, I'll finish that and then it'll be complete, but today will not allow for it, which is fine. Hey, that's how life goes, right? Sometimes that's that's how it is. There's a lot of little paint crumbs. I need to clean out my palette again. I notice it when I'm like painting, and then these little like crumbs from the paint, like dried up paint, flake off and creates so it's not totally smooth. It's okay. It's not like I can't, like, I'm like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. It's more like, well, it's just a sign I have to clean my palette again. I know, right? Pure sarcasm right there. The paint crumbs are great. They add so much to the painting. Unless if I was doing some kind of really cool rough texture like sand, then it might be really cool looking. But not when I'm doing clouds. No one wants sandy clouds. Like, whoever intentionally goes, you know what, I'm gonna make this cloud look really rough. It's gonna be scratchy looking. No, no one ever. Yeah, and I see a lot of areas too where I'm definitely going back over. Just see background, and I'll be definitely painting back over. And I'm almost actually out of this super light like lime green that I painted. It's almost done, so actually good timing on, I had just the right amount of paint too for today. Even this background I think is gonna need some second layers, like this yellow in here. I still see like the graphite or the lead popping through. This really light yellow here could be a lot cleaner. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I will thank you, Wayne, for the reminder. I definitely will, 100%. I will be posting progress pictures as I go along and try not to forget. I know I've been doing that lately where I'll be like, oh shoot, I forgot. I forgot. But I promise I won't forget this time. All right, let me turn this around. And there we go. Thank you. Thank you, Win. See, I'm already getting a little chilly. All right. Well, there we go. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Well, thank you for everyone who joined today's stream. I hope you enjoyed watching the progress of the Saku painting. I know I am thoroughly enjoying it, and I think it's turning out exactly how my vision in my head was wanting it to be. So, yeah. Aw, thank you, Kaw, for all the Kirby hearts. Well, I will see you all tomorrow at the same time where I will continue working on this painting, which is looking pretty cool. I think I'll finish for tomorrow. I think I'll finish working on the clouds. This won't be dry, so I might start working on like a coup like farther back, like maybe his tail here and here, his body here. I might start working in that area and see how it all goes. It's gonna take some experimenting because I have visions of how I want it to look, so. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Alrighty. Well, I will see you all next time. Ready? Bye!